When I first started using AI as a tool to help me make my films, I achieved a certain level of understanding of the techniques and realised the potential for creating what would otherwise be impossible in this low budget hobby of ours. At the time, I thought it might be useful to produce a presentation or a tutorial, if you will, that would help other people to understand the processes and also let me share some thoughts I had on the use of AI, some of its downsides as well as its upsides, because it's not quite as simple as some people would have you believe. I also thought it might be amusing to make the presenter an AI generated character, so then you'd have AI explaining AI. Ironic, I suppose. So that was the beginning of 2025 when I made this, and 18 months have passed since then, and everybody now seems to be an expert on AI. And I think that's possibly down to the misuse or use or misuse of ChatGPT. Anyway, things have moved on considerably since I made this film, and in fact most of what you see and read today is probably already out of date, and this presentation also will be a little old hat. However, I hope that there will be some little bits and pieces in it that are still relevant and can be used, and you'll see the humour in it as well, because there is a little bit of humour as well. So here we are, the rise of AI. Enjoy.
Hi, my name is Nancy, and I'm an AI-generated character. You guessed, didn't you? Here's a short music video that demonstrates that you don't need talent, training, or ability to create a music video. AI, or artificial intelligence, can provide the singer, the song, and the musical arrangement. All you need is to come up with a simple text prompt, and all the work is done for you. Is this the end for live music? Will real musicians just give up? Does this mean that there'll never be another Bowie or another Beatles? AI has its place, but surely not at the expense of true human creativity and talent. Do you agree?
Sitting on the porch, the day fades away as the sun's goodbye turns the sky to gray. Counting stars one by one in the night, soft breezes blowing makes everything right. Oh, oh, so simple and true.
Of course, it isn't quite that simple. To get a good result, it helps if you have at least some idea of how songs are put together, what style you want, whether it's going to be a male or female singer, and whether you want a simple backing track or a full orchestra. Also, do you want to have the lyrics of your song created for you, or will you write your own? There are several sites that you can use. But first, let's look at some of the pitfalls of using AI and the possible infringement of copyright. As the saying goes, there's no such thing as a free lunch. Artificial intelligence, usually shortened to AI, is a type of generative tool. That means it creates new content by drawing on huge amounts of data collected from across the internet. When it comes to AI-generated art, these systems are trained by analyzing countless images and other media, often without much consideration for copyright or the original creator's intent. So, to put it simply, AI doesn't invent something from scratch. It listens to your prompt, searches through what it's learned, and pieces together an image using elements it thinks match your request. It's like a very advanced collage artist, cutting and pasting parts that existed before. Dr. Frankenstein would have been a fan. This raises a fair question: is it okay to use AI-generated art at all? And what happens if parts of those images closely resemble, or even copy, existing artwork? That's where copyright and intellectual property risks come in. While art and images generated by AI might look unique, they're built from materials that were originally created by someone else. For the time being, you can't stop AI from doing what it does. But you can treat it like a tool, not a shortcut. Use it thoughtfully. See it as a creative partner that helps you shape your own ideas, not one that replaces originality. The key is to stay informed, be respectful of creators' rights, and use AI in a way that supports your own unique voice, not someone else's. So as filmmakers, how do we use AI to help shape our own productions, and specifically, drama? Think like a director. Imagine you're explaining the scene to a real cinematographer or actors. That's exactly how you should talk to the AI. Give it clear, specific instructions. Tell it what's happening in the scene, how the characters are feeling, what the environment looks like, and what mood you want to capture. The more context you give, the better the results. Artificial intelligence won't magically make a film for you, but it will help bring your ideas to life. It's just another tool in your creative toolbox. You are the filmmaker. Take control and start creating your movie, just like you always have. And finally, a common problem is that AI will always try to come up with a new and different version of what you asked for. So how to keep your character looking the same from one shot to the next? The key is to first create a master image of the face, then use it over and over whenever the scene changes. As an example, here's mine. To round things off, here's another short video that illustrates this, and which also uses face cloning. In this case, it was a caricature of Dave Watterson, who works tirelessly for the IAC to promote film festivals. It was created to publicize the Unica Festival, held in August of 2025.
Oh, come to the Crescent Theater, my dear, in Birmingham City. Now August is near, where film buffs converge and nobody sleeps, except during art films where everyone weeps. Be there or be square, don't be lost in despair. When someone shows films of 3 folding chairs, but still we applaud, for we're cultured and kind, though we'd kill for a rom-com with plot we can find. There's drama and thrillers and shorts that confuse, and films with subtitles that nobody views. They'll charm you and baffle you, maybe inspire, or bore you to tears while they preach to the choir. Discuss, digest, debate what was best. Was that stop motion pigeon for real or in jest? You'll argue aesthetics till well after 3, then nod off next morning in row 23. Unica, festival grand. It's unique and it's quirky, the best in the land. No Marvel, no sequels, no chase scenes with guns, just heartfelt soliloquies shot by born nuns. Be bold, be brave, be ready to rave about 8 German shorts on a man in a cave. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll not quite know why. At Unica's Film Fest, you have to drop by. Unica.
I hope this presentation has been useful in demonstrating how artificial intelligence works and how it can help you make your own films. This is Nancy, signing off.